Greetings, everyone! Thank you for joining me again. Today, I'm going to be building the Guardian farm. I'm going to be working on that. And I'm going to leave the audio in for a lot of the sped up bits because the sped up music I will actually use to write songs in the future for Minecraft, compilation or time-lapse stuff. So I want you to let me know what you think of it. I mean, it's not going to sound the same, but just the basis of it. All right, let's get into it. You know what? It is time to once again turn them off. Because I cannot kill them fast enough. People, it is just beyond reason to deal with this continuously. Beyond reason. It is aggravating and time consuming. And unless you just really like seeing me get mad for no reason whatsoever, because you're weird, but that's okay, so long as it's not out of hand. But unless you're in that small group, I'm not having any fun here. I can go crazy over all other things. I don't need to be dying the whole time. Because my spawn is up there. A few hundred blocks away. What? 300 blocks away. No. No. Not right now. I'm busy. I'm trying to get this done today. So I can be through. I'm having to do enough math as it is. Paying attention and digging, going. Stop killing me. I'm through. Alright. That's the pillars. If you think that baby's gonna behave, you got another thing coming. You're a naughty baby right there. Alright, so you did hear two sets of music for the time lapse. There's a pretty sparkly music that I put animation behind a little bit of. Thought you might like that. And then there was the other music where it was sounded a bit medieval. And so that's basically what I'm working with. You saw as I was going through, you can check all the chords for the pillars later, or just watch the video that I should be plugging. I mean, I better put it in there. I mean, you'll see for yourself it's down there. Now I'm working on the part where they actually spawn in, and this will be just them spawning off of these four columns, since all the other ones are now blocked off. And then they'll be going down the tube that I started working on. The pattern just has it to where, as you'll see, they spawn in the corner on the high end, and you have to have this gap so they have room to move along to the chute. You also want to make sure they don't wiggle through. This is basically the bare minimum amount of blocks along the edges that need to be placed. Sometimes I'm wasteful, sometimes I'm not. When I decide to do that is just rather strange. I do end up taking a quick pause in the middle of the stream to check the world where I tested the build out, because I did actually test this out, so it's not like I just knew what I was doing off the fly. So just two high gap, one thick walls. I block off the corners just in case, because I do have to end up going through later on and adding some extra columns because I screw them up, and some of them they were just spawning even though I had the columns doubled up. I don't know what to do with that is. But you will hear me banter with my wife occasionally about a few things, like especially what's about to come up right now. But this is there's not much to it when you can just watch what's going on. I mean, you can slow the video down yourself in the replay, and I'll revisit this in the video itself. We're actually going to watch the tutorial, explain everything a bit better. But, I'm just leaving it here for your sake, just in case. Back to it. More sponges would be nice. What's the fastest way to mine sponges, or is it hoe? Hoe is faster. OCD. Actually, no, I can just leave them in there for the time being. To the entrance. Dun 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 dun. So, I will tell you while I was streaming and me and my wife were bantering about if she's jealous of this world, because if I haven't mentioned it already, I have 3 ocean monuments within 500 blocks of my spawn. I mean, they're all in the same ocean. I mean, you swim maybe 100 blocks and see the others, and she's really jealous because she actually has a higher need for sponges and whatnot in her world than I do in mine right now. So, I will make good use of the fact that I have 3 monuments. I'm not gonna strip them down bare bones. I'm not touching the gold, don't worry. But, Since I have so many sponges, and you know, I just have this available, I'll continue on with other builds in the world later that actually utilize them. So right now I'm putting in the final touches. The glass, to keep them from hobbling around, it just has the individual spawns going about and, you know, just keeping them funneled in. You know what would be a really big crime moment? Is if I did this wrong. I only needed one stack. I didn't think that through. You want to see the results now? So, as massive as a pain as it is, this is it complete. Now, this isn't actually the final, you know, look of it, because I actually do put in the Trident Killer later on in the stream. I said I wouldn't, but, you know, trying to manually fight these things is annoying, because I can't kill them as fast as they come and me myself survive. Not without some special killing method, because bedrock healing is slow. It's ridiculous. But, as massive as a pain as it was, it is totally worth it. I mean, it takes a minute, maybe two, to get from level 27 to 30. Once you have like the auto killer put in place afterwards, which you'll see in a later video. The next one should be. But I mean, even have them fall like this. You know, if you have some way to use a trident a lot more quickly, or crossbow or regular bow, I mean, this is an excellent farm. Mind the voice bit, I don't know what happened. But yeah, I mean, it's really not a lot of resources with a really high output. I mean, infinite fish, prismarine, the works. Who wouldn't want to build one of these? Well, that concludes that. I just gotta get the levels now, and then I can start enchanting and doing all these other medical fun things. Thank you for joining. Huh? Yeah, they can actually get back to doing it. Yeah. The fun stuff. Woo! uh, well, thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.